Hello, you guys. Today is the official start day for our event, Master the Machine, and we're super excited about all the private events we are running today. This is the only one that we're doing here on YouTube, so you can see a little fun show and tell of the projects that we're doing in Master the Machine. Now, if you haven't heard about this, just so you know, at the end of this presentation, officially the price changes. Okay, so right now we have the greatest discount we're going to ever have for Master the Machine. Our plan is Master Machine is an ongoing series that we're doing. So the cool thing is once you sign up for it, then you just keep getting little live events from us for free, which is pretty darn cool. We also plan on doing some updates, adding more projects in there. So come hang out with us. We're really, really excited to have you come join us. So if you are like, wait, how do I get to be a part of this? It's just at designsuitecourses.com/master the machine. All right. I'm going to have all our coaches wave at you and introduce themselves because they are all teachers in this course. So Shara, you want to kick it off?
Sure. So I am Shara Morton, and I have been coaching in Karina's program now for about 2 years almost. And I really love it. It's wonderful. It's a great job. And the program is great. You learn so much. I learned so much. I went through it. I almost was in it for 2 years before. So I went through the program and it changed my life. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. Is that what you wanted?
Sure. We were live, like whatever. I mean, I have been live for 3 days straight now. Asia's, wait, have you guys all been, you guys were all with me on Monday. Asia was with me yesterday. It's kind of like the machines. Asia's like, I've done all of it. So yeah, the answer is yes. Okay, Julie.
Hi, yeah, I'm Julie Thompson. So I kind of echo a little bit of what Shar was saying. I think I'm almost been a coach for about 2 years, and then a couple years before that, I was in Karina's program and loved it so much. And I just love the opportunity that Karina gives us to be able to design and to help other people in their careers of wanting to be designers, and it's just amazing. And so I'm super excited for this event. I don't think there's been any event quite like this one. And it's just so much information. It's just, you gotta, buckle up. So it's awesome. I'm excited.
And the program they're talking about, you guys, is Design Suite. So this is not what we're doing today. What we are doing today is the event called Master the Machine. So, but we do really special things for the way that we run our programs. And a lot of it is because our own members end up participating in things like a good portion of our own alumni are in Master the Machine. So we kind of go above and beyond because we need them to know the information so that they can sell their designs. So we're kind of next level when it comes to coursework and trying to make sure that you guys are in good shape. Asia?
Hey everybody, I am Asia Fillmore, and I have also I've been a coach for two years. Yeah, and I've absolutely loved being in the program. I've been a graphic designer for a while and came to Karina for business advice, crafting business advice. So yeah, I'm excited about this event because it really is going to get into the nitty gritty of all the machines, whether you have one or two or three like me. And are brand newbie trying to figure out any of the machines, or like you haven't even bought one and you're like wondering what it's going to be about, then it's going to be a great event.
Big good mornings, and those of you who are live with us, drop us a good morning in the chat. Hi, Mary, Levon, and Leah. It's so good to see you guys here. We're going to take any questions that you have, especially as we start the event. So this morning, I just took a peek at the portal. If you go to designsuitecourses.com, if you have purchased Master the Machine, the whole course is there with the exception of these lives. So these lives we will put in there after the fact. So, and we have schedule wise at 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, we have a card stock go over with all the machines with Michelle from cardstock, 12 by 12 cardstock shop. So we're really excited about that. Then this afternoon, we have at 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, a Q&A for the Silhouette machine. Then tomorrow at 8 a.m., private. Once again, these are all private. So if you are not part of Master the Machine, you won't see these. These are through a Zoom link. And if you have missed the Zoom link, please let us know. I actually think I will have someone this morning put the Zoom link in the very first video in the Kajabi portal for you guys, in the Design Suite Courses portal. That way, if you're like, wait, I'm missing it, it'll be there for you guys, okay? To make sure that you guys are good and ready to go. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., we have Choosing the Right Machine. And then at 10 a.m., we have a Caesar Q&A. And at 4 p.m., we have a Cricut Q&A. So come with your questions. We're really, really excited to answer them, showcase the machines, talk about them. And I think you will love the projects. Speaking of, are you guys ready to showcase some of the projects that we're doing? Okay, I'm thinking one at a time, because that way you guys get a round robin. So, and just so you guys know, we are doing, Lisa is also teaching in this. She couldn't make it. She's in Paris, you guys, right now, which is amazing. So, but you will see Lisa teaching a lot of the Silhouette classes as well in the Master the Machine event. So just really quick, did you guys do a project? I don't think you did, for the getting started with the software and the machine. Is that correct?
I did.
You did? Show us your project for your getting started.
Yeah, it's a very cute little simple thing. I just did a mushroom tag.
Cute.
So it was easier. It's easier to show for me on Cricut exactly how to do something. And so I chose this, and I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to give that away for people to use.
So nice.
So it's just, it's so cute. You can use it on anything.
Oh, so it's part of the 200 plus downloads that we gave you guys.
Yeah.
Which I don't know, has anybody gone into the portal yet? If you guys go, all of you who are already registered for this event, we have a lot of you registered. If you go to designsuitecourses.com and then log in, you'll see a portal there called Master the Machine, and you will see like the second or third one down. It's like got a massive zip file for you. Massive, massive, massive. We have put in, and of course, because we understand machines, we have put in an SVG file, a DXF file, and a PNG file for every type. And if it doesn't have that type, it's because we've built you a font for it. So it's easily downloadable on any of your machines, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Mary just said, yes, I've downloaded my files. Amazing. So good. Cute project, Shara.
Thanks.
Asia or Julie, did either of you guys have projects? Oh, Julie, you didn't do a getting started, but Asia, you did.
I did do the Caesar getting started. And I can't find the one that I actually cut out, but essentially we cut out a butterfly and a little flower. It's not this whole butterfly, but it's one of these pieces. I think it's this yellow piece that we cut out in that class, so that you guys get the little butterfly, so you guys can test it out and cut one of these. It's not this, but it is one of the flowers, or the layers of the butterfly on there.
Awesome. Yeah, so we put really getting started coursework in there for you guys. So those of you who have never used that machine, if you just want to go test it, see if it's a machine for you, then that's really, really what we were trying to do. But then most of the projects are probably what we call beginning to intermediate projects. And then we have a couple of advanced projects. Julie, do you want to share one of your projects? I don't know what I'm saying. Showcase.
Sharecase sounds good too.
Making up words.
So I did a beginner vinyl. This is to show like a little sign. So I did it in 4th of July, but you get this file, this welcome file. And if you don't want the stars, there's a piece that you can just make it for kind of all holidays. But you get this welcome, and then I show how to do it on a sign. So for a little quick vinyl project. So
I think that's so fun. I also did a vinyl project. I'm not wearing it today, although maybe I should. Maybe I should do this all day long. So, because my project is, can you guys see? It's a vinyl project for a t-shirt, and it says "Resting Witch Face." So this is my new Halloween t-shirt. I'm just gonna wear it the whole month of October. So anyway, it's really cute, very easy to put together. So we tried to show you guys a couple of vinyl projects that were easy, very practical. There's lots of paper projects, but sometimes vinyl projects are nice because you're like, oh, like that's a cute t-shirt, that's a cute mug, that's a cute, I love the wood sign, Julie. It's fantastic. I also put this on for you guys so you can see. So it's so cute. Here, I'm going to show it even closer. That's so cute.
Cute. I like
All right. Did we have another vinyl project? I can't remember.
I have my large.
Oh,
Oh, wait. I have the decal. The decal is
Oh,
vinyl.
yeah. Because I was like, I have a large vinyl project too, but we'll wait till the end for you guys to see the monstrosities those are. Do you want to showcase? Do you want to
showcase? I hope everybody can see it because it is white on white, but I do this. Maybe you can, there we go. Get the light in it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's a cute little vinyl decal. This is Flower Girl, and it's got a cute little flower over here. So you can use either parts or just one part of this if you want. But I ended up putting this on my car. So this is a decal on the back of my car.
You didn't bring your car into your studio so we could see it?
No. So I cut it out again so that you guys could.
Wait, do you show it in your video on your car though?
Yes, I show putting it up in my car and everything.
That's so fun. Well, you have to have the class, you guys, to see it. I think it's so cute. What I love about vinyl are the tiny cuts. They are like so delicate. You guys know, those of you who are in Design Suite or at the University of Arts and Design, we talked to you about your SVGs being thick enough for paper, but it's only because like we know if you're going to cut in vinyl, it won't be a problem because it can be as skinny as you need it to be. So Shara does a really cool project with leather. Do you want to share that?
Yeah. These are not actually leather. They're faux leather, but you can do the exact same thing with real leather if you wanted to. But I made
leather.
So these are little girls' little bows, and it's hard to tell because of the light. But this one's sparkly on top. It's got glitter, and this has got more iridescent. And then I've got the back piece that's.
What's the feeling on them? Because we can't tell, texture wise. Like, does it feel like a faux leather?
Yeah.
Because they kind of look like they could even be paper from here. You know what I mean?
They're definitely not paper. You see,
put it really, really close so that we can all see it. Like, do one of those really close to your camera.
They're very flexible.
Yeah, those are cool.
And bendy. And then I've got this little hair clip in the back. Of course, you could put anything you wanted to. You could put a.
I'm angry that you didn't show up in those this morning, Shara.
Right? I should have worn them. But,
I'll put on each side.
Yeah, I did different styles. Like this one's got 4 little bows with a bow in the back, and then these are just stacked bows. Both of these are stacked, so you can actually you can mix and match the shapes and create different bows and different colors and all. I actually got this faux leather off of where else? Amazon. And oops, she's going to start talking in a minute.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She just butts in every single time. I have got to turn her off. Anyways, so yeah, this is super easy to find these or to find this material. And it's so much stuff you can do with it. So yeah, if you want to cut real leather, like I said, you can definitely cut real leather. It's about the same thickness as this stuff. I've cut lots of real leather on my Cricut. So it's great how good it cuts. Very, very good.
I love it. I think that's such a cute project because one of the things we were trying to show is practicality. A lot of times people will get a machine and they're like, what do I use this for? It's like, oh my gosh, like every birthday present, the cutest ever Christmas presents, like really unique and interesting greeting cards. Like there are ways to use it and fast ways. You know, I think the thing that holds me back from starting something often is because I feel like it's going to take forever. But because I have my machine sitting out, it literally is like, we did, you guys, on Monday, we did a project. Actually, does everybody have this project so we can show our Monday project? This one took the longest to cut out because there's so many pieces. Oh my gosh.
Look at
You
that
guys, it's so fun. We didn't do an end shot of us holding all of the, so this takes a little bit longer to cut out, but if you want to do something simple, it's like literally 2 minutes, right? This took a bit longer because there's a lot of pieces. So making a quick card or putting together a cute leather bow is no big deal.
Yeah.
I love that all of us have one of these. So fun. Okay. Who else wants to show a fun project?
Julie, it's your turn.
Okay, it's my turn then. So the other project that I'm doing is this little shadow box layered card. It's kind of a if mothers were flowers, I'd pick you.
Aw.
So it comes together pretty easy. It layers up really nice, and it's like a little shadow box paper card.
Super cute. And I will say this, I don't know how you guys feel, so chime in. When you first get your machine, it is a little frustrating because you have to like set up the software, you have to set it up with your computer, and I don't know why it's so angering, but it is. Anybody want to share on that?
Well, and it can be overwhelming too when you're like, it's brand new. You don't know what you're doing. You've never used this type of stuff before. So it can be like, it'll just sit there sometimes when it's like, I don't know what I'm doing with it. But then when you get a project, you just got to dive right in and figure it out. But after that first project, it really does, come together a lot nicer.
Yeah. Well, and especially after this event, like you'll have all these different ones to pick one to try things out. Like, I want to try a paper thing, or I want to try vinyl. And this kind of gives you a step-by-step, walks you through so that you feel more comfortable with your machine.
Yeah, I think that the pain of it is at the very beginning when you're getting it unboxed, setting it up, getting it ready to go, pairing it with your computer and all that. That is the pain of it. But if you can get through that, then, oh my gosh, it's just the funnest thing to just sit down and, crank something out. I like to do greeting cards a lot. I may have a birthday coming up with a friend or whatever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to make a card. And it's just so fun because my machine's out, my papers, everything's organized, which is wonderful. And then just like, boom, I can make something custom made just for my friend on my machine. And they just love it. They love to get those kinds of things.
Yeah.
I just think ease of like, I'll have something coming up and I won't even know what the thing is. And it's like, oh my gosh, I just need to really quick throw together a mini greeting card or a little quick tag or something, and just having it accessible. So I'm not running. It is literally less time than running to the store. Right. So like if I'm like at the last minute, I have to get a gift card or whatever, it's like, oh my gosh, it's just easier to cut something on my machine and throw some cash in it. It actually saves you time, which is so weird because you're like, wait, I'm making something custom. It shouldn't save time, but it actually does because I don't have time to run out to the store, which is cool. So we're excited for the Master the Machine event because if you have been really feeling nervous about opening up your machine, just so you know, even if you are not watching this live, you can go to our site at karinagardner.com and click on events, and you will see the Master Machine event in there. And it is a lifetime access series of classes. So over 18 presentations. It has the 200 plus downloads. Our plan is to add to it as we move forward. And those of you who already have a membership to the Master the Machine event know that you will be invited to other private events for Master the Machine. We're thinking a couple of times a year. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Should we show some of the fun challenges? You guys, so this challenge that we did, where we were all together for this, really came out of this Master the Machine event because we did a few videos together. Shara was in Ireland. She's not in any of these, but we might add a few more to it because we've enjoyed it so much and we think you'll get a lot out of it and it's just fun. But we put together some fun projects together at the same time. The only difference is for the Master of the Machine event, you will see us in the software. So when we're here live on YouTube, we just show you crafting the thing. In the Master of the Machine event, we show you how we set each project up on all 3 different softwares. We think this is really key because if you're like doing this for the first time, we don't want you to feel like how did it get set up on Caesar? How did it get set up on Silhouette or Cricut? So you get to see how we set it up and then we craft it together. So we love this. I think this is really helpful. I'm going to start with, is this called the favor box? You guys want to grab yours? So we did this cutie little project together. Look at all the different styles. Aren't those fun? So this is just a little favor box. It comes together really easily and setting it up on the machine. Mine's a little bit tinier. See how tiny mine is? Put it next to your faces, you guys. Mine is way tiny compared to theirs because I show you like how to change it a little bit from the original size. So that's
so extra.
Yeah.
And it cuts even smaller. It cuts fine still, even smaller.
Yeah, and this was quite a bit smaller, and it still really cut fine. Lisa's not here, but do you guys want to share your project that you guys did with Lisa?
This is the redo.
I was going to say
you guys
We
will
talked
see.
about this yesterday. If you haven't checked out our dipped everything in chocolate video, Asia came to my house and we were in the Barnes kitchen, and Asia talked about this, how she cut it on something that was inappropriate.
Yeah.
You guys want that inappropriate.
It didn't work out. Let's just put it that way. I tried my best to make it work.
The way I said that was like she cut it out on condoms. Like, no, it wasn't that kind of inappropriate.
But yeah, I don't recommend the paper that has the adhesive backing on it. It does not work so well for a 3D project. I did it unknowingly, but there you have it.
But that was
my redo.
cute.
Yeah, it turned out better when I redid it on regular.
Have either of you tried putting like a tea light or anything in it?
Oh, I should. And
That's really what
I
it's
didn't
meant
have
for.
vellum, so this is tracing paper, which you can cut on tracing paper, which we learned that day. So I was like, that's cool. So if you're, in a pinch, use tracing paper.
That's super cute. I love it. Okay. I only have like one other project to show. What do you guys have? So I don't have as many projects, you guys, because I did an Illustrator lesson for you guys. So there's no projects involved. I just show you how to get started designing in Illustrator for all 3 machines. So if you've like ever wondered about that, those in Design Suite, you don't have to worry about that lesson. You guys have a full course. Those of you in the University of Arts and Design, there is a full 15-week course, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's just like a little bonus lesson I did for the fun of it. I don't know what else there is.
We did a sticker sheet.
So cute.
On the Caesar. So we did a print and cut on the Caesar. So I'm showing you how to set up print and cuts and cut them out, the settings and things like that. So we go into depth on print and cuts on the Caesar machine. And then you guys get this cute little sticker sheet as well.
So cute. So I've got one. So I am cutting out this little butterfly box. And I'm going to show you how you can actually write a sentiment. I put happy birthday on there. You could put happy Mother's Day if you wanted to, or whatever. But this is just like a little, you could use it as a treat box, or you can use it as a place setting with somebody's name on it. You could do that. There's all kinds of interesting little things you could do with this. So anyways, I'm going to show you how you can actually like write with your machine. And I'll also say that all of these files are definitely usable on all 3 machines. So
yeah.
We've set it up so that every single machine, doesn't matter what machine you have, could use any of our files. So
yeah.
Julie, do you have any more?
I just have those 2. Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Asia, do you have any more? I mean, other than the big project?
Not other than the big project. I think that was
And then Shara.
No, that's it for me.
That's everything. Okay, so we can't showcase you. I can't talk, you guys. We can't show you Lisa's projects because she's not here. But no, there are more projects. The other thing we put into the bundle is an ultimate project, you guys. So it's my Chinese. I think I call it my Asian cherry blossom temple. It is a monster project. It is humongous. So do I have it right here? I do not, because Asia and I are going to show you our 2 other humongous projects. So we did these fun bonuses, and we showed you how to use the big machines. So I have a Mark II from Silhouette, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to show it. I can't back up enough to show it. Here, let me just see. Oh, I can't. It's like so far. Look, you guys, this is a 4x3 canvas. So I show you how to cut this vinyl out on the machine. It cut really, really easily. The hardest part was I did this on canvas instead of foam core. And actually the canvas was really hard to move the transfer tape over, but it looks like real art because of it. So like, depending on how crazy you want to be, I give you this file. You can cut it out much smaller. You don't have to do it on a big machine, but we just wanted to showcase really big projects for you so you can see what's possible. I'm in love with the Mark II, you guys. Like, and we're I always tell everyone, like, we're actually a Silhouette retailer, so you can get the Mark II on our website. But I'm a big fan of it because I've been using the Pro and I've been doing a lot with big machines. You guys have seen my ultimate gingerbread house that I did in a monster format. And the crazy thing is the new Mark II does an excellent job of cutting all the sizes. So if you just want to do a 12x12, like it will do a 12x12. If you want to do an 8.5x11, you can do an 8.5x11 because of the way that they've set up all the little markers on the machine. Asia, you guys are going to love Asia's project. Well, her machine too. But
you're gonna love my machine. Yep, this is the Caesar Romeo. That's what I use for my project, and I made this. See if I can pick it up.
A little harder to see.
It's harder to see. I'm like, let me grab this foam core that I have right here. We'll back it
because you're not a crafter if you don't have a very random piece of foam core.
I know, right? So it's nice, fun acrylic. A calendar like hub station because it has like, the menu and shopping lists and to-do lists and then a place to do notes. And then of course I added, because I have to add flowers to everything, some cute little decorative pieces. And so I show you how to cut this out and then tips and tricks for working with some of these, like vinyl and these thinner projects, because these are all thinner lines. And then I also show you how you can add your own name because the file that comes with this does not have my last name on it.
I mean, if you guys want a calendar with Asia's last name on it,
you could.
You're Fillmore.
But yeah, I show you how in the Caesar software, how you can add your own last name on there and add it to your project. If you want to do that, you could do something else up there if you wanted to. But this is kind of just a fun little hub station where you guys can, keep track of everything and put it in your office. You can put it in your kitchen or your like main area where everybody's going to be seeing it. So it's a great fun little project for your house.
Cute.
So cute. I really love the acrylic. It's such a cute idea. So I'm assuming you use like Expo markers on it, Asia?
Yeah, you can just use regular dry erase markers on it. And I've like drawn on it and erased it and it erases beautifully. So, yeah.
I love it. I really like those big projects cutting on machines because it makes life so much easier. Because if you have to cut that on a small machine, which you could cut it on a small machine, but you're like cutting strips and then having to match it up and lay it down. As someone who's spent the last like 3 weeks putting up wallpaper, like matching things up is my worst nightmare now. Like it's one of we play this game at my house called 7 Layers of Hell. That is one of my 7 layers of hell, like trying to match up wallpaper. So I like just don't. Like I'm just like, there it goes. It's just going up, which is really fun. Okay, so those are all the big things. Something we haven't talked about is giveaways. So those of you in the private event, please come to the lives. You must be live in order to receive a giveaway. Our sponsors for the event Silhouette, they're giving away a machine. I don't know what Caesar's giving away, but something really cool and special. And Michelle at 12 by 12 cardstock, they will be giving, I think, a gift card away. So, and I'm sure she's going to give you guys a special deal. So make sure that you're in the event and coming to the lives. There, since we're not as big of a group, it's not like Sweet Life of Summit where there's 12,000 people. Since we're a much smaller event, the coolest thing is more opportunities to win, first of all. And second of all, we're there to answer your questions. So come with a question because we would love to talk about the machines with you. And especially if you don't have the machine, if you're like what, like, why? What's that? What's so great about it? We did do a very long video for you called Pro and Cons. And we're kind of going to be talking about the right machine tomorrow with you guys on your Zoom link. So once again, private event, there's a Zoom link for you, specifically for those of you who have purchased the event so that we can hang out with you for the next 2 days. But giveaways every day, private Zoom link. What am I missing? Anything else, ladies?
I think that's it.
Okay, we are going to end this on those of you who watched yesterday, the chocolate dipped everything. Okay. First of all, what did you think looked the yummiest to eat and what looked the worst? And I'm going to tell you, Asia and I have our worst and favorite, I think, both of us. But Julie, I think you watched, I don't know, Shara, if you had a chance to.
Yeah, I watched some of it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Because there were 16 items, one of them being a whole veggie tray. What was like best and worst do you guys think? For you, like maybe not for us, but like what would you?
For me?
Yeah, for you guys.
I love pickles, but that looked bad, like with the pickles and the chocolate.
I will say this, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting, and I got my son and my daughter to eat one when I got home. My daughter, so my son took the first bite, and then my daughter took the second bite, and then she goes, "Can I eat the rest?" So,
well, there you go.
It wasn't that bad.
To each their own.
Charlie was like, "There's no way I'm eating that pickle," because I brought them into the house when we were done in the barn. And, Asia took some for her kids and I took some to mine. And like, they looked at it and they were like, no, that's not going to happen.
Try it just because I'm like, you got to try that. Let's just to see how bad.
Honestly, it was not as bad as the bell pepper.
And yeah, the bell pepper was bad.
That
really?
was gross.
It was so gross. I don't know why it was so gross. The celery is kind of gross too, which was surprising because celery doesn't really have a taste. But like, something about the textures together wasn't good.
Yeah.
Well, the chocolate dip broccoli seemed like one of my 7 layers of hell.
Yeah, it was gross.
Disgusting.
That might have been, no, it was not my grossest thing, but it was close. It was really up there. For me, the pickle was bad. Like Asia seemed like it was okay for her. For me, like something about that sour with the sweet. I don't like sour generally anyway. And I do like pickles, but like I need to have it with something usually like a sandwich or a tuna. I mean, lots of tuna, right? I thought it was so disgusting. Like my mouth was like having a panic attack.
Well, Vaughn said that. She says the pickle would be her worst and the potato chips would be the best. I'm with her. I would love the chocolate covered potato chips.
Yeah, that I've had similar. Those are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary said the strawberries would be the best. The worst looking was the pickles. It's interesting because the strawberries were the first thing to get eaten off of. I think they're just so like my kids were like, and those are gone. I was like, oh, we should have dipped way more than that, Asia, because that was like my kids were like, and that's what we're eating. Like they ate them so fast. How about this? Josh saw the marshmallows. You guys know he's on keto, so like he's not supposed to have anything. He was like, oh, I'm just gonna have one of these marshmallows. So he didn't realize they were those caramel filled ones. Asia, like I forgot about that. So it's a lot more sugar, right?
More, yeah.
So he took a bite into it and he literally like spit it out. Like I was like, what's going on? He was like, what did you put in these? And I was like, oh, they're the caramel. Like he was like, I can't have this, and like spit it all out into the garbage. So I still haven't had one of those yet.
I haven't either. My daughter did try one. So, but I haven't eaten the marshmallows.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she liked it.
That's
My
so
grandma
funny.
makes chocolate dipped marshmallows at her house, but it's just the regular kind of marshmallows.
You know,
So.
and they were kind of harder. Did you notice that, Asia?
Yeah, that's I was like, I think what I needed for that one, that's why I haven't tried it yet. Is I'm like, I need 2 graham crackers and I want to heat it all together because it did feel like it
And
needed.
then you could dip the whole thing in.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
That's what I think we could have done. Like, so it's like it's like a true s'more, right? But it's like ready to rock and roll, and you just dip the whole s'more in, like and do half, almost like a cookie, right?
Yeah.
I was curious about what you guys did. What was it? Those chili, the mango?
That was the worst one for me. I did
That was
not
by
like
far
that.
the worst.
I didn't expect it to be disgusting, but there was something about that combo that was just like,
that is so funny. And you know what? I'm weird. I really like those things. Those chili, like
I don't know if you would like this one, Julie.
But
like,
I was like in chocolate though. I don't know.
I don't think they were good like by themselves.
Oh,
Maybe
really?
that's just me. Like Josh took one. He was like, yeah, they're okay. But I was just like, there was something about them. They were so. Wait, Julie, do you like spicy?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, maybe I'll ship them to you, and you can give us.
Well, I grew up in like Tucson, which is like I grew up around Mexican candy, which people think is disgusting, and with like the chili and the, you know what I mean? So
it was not good. I didn't even like Asia ate the whole thing in. And so she had like the real spiciness. Like I could only feel the spicy after effects. So thank goodness for the chocolate because I bit down over the chocolate. So like my tongue never touched like the chili part really without like a lot of chocolate on it. So then I swallowed it down and I could just feel the spiciness going down my throat.
Oh, so was it chili or was it the mango or what kind of a little thing? Like I wasn't.
There's something
like the mango part. Like I didn't mind the spice part of it, but when I got to the mango part of it, it was just like no.
So I minded the spice part. I did not like
that
it.
Was not a go. So fun.
Yeah, so that would be it. Mary's just asking, Levon said I had high hopes for the chili mango. So funny. Mary, we're finishing up for Master the Machine. So Zoom starting at 10 a.m. is when the private event starts for Master the Machine, Mary. So if you are getting emails, that's where we're going. We just showed all the projects today. So we're kind of finishing things out. If you are part of the Master the Machine event, you guys, and if you're not, you need to go to designsuitecourses.com/Master the Machine in order to get a ticket to it. Our first event's at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time. There is a Zoom link for it. And we highly recommend, if you just have 20 minutes this morning, go into your portal and go just see all the goodies. I know Mary Garcia said she had already like downloaded the 200 plus downloads we have in there for you. Go poke around and see all the fun projects we have in there. And just know we're probably going to be adding more because it's going to be fun. Okay. Okay. Where's some rest?
You want to know my favorite?
Oh yeah, what was favorite? Wait, no, we can't say. What do you think the favorite? What would your guys' favorites be? Shara and Julie?
I want to say either the strawberries or the potato chips.
Mm-hmm. I was like that orange thing that you did, like looked really good. So
that was my favorite. Was that yours too?
Yeah, I actually put them in a baggie and wrote on there, no touchy, because I didn't want anyone else eating my oranges. I'm like, no, these are for me only.
I know. I was like, well, did you get them at TJ Maxx? I'm like, I have to go to TJ Maxx.
I don't know if they're there. They are is it Nutty? Is the name of the brand, Fruity Nutty. And so I'm like now going to look for them because they were so delicious. And, I've seen stuff like that done before, where they crystallize it. And especially like, I feel like Trader Joe's has had some of those like crystallized oranges. But for whatever reason, this one was like really good because they were soft, but crystallized, like they weren't hard. I was expecting them to be like crispy and hard and they were soft. And so they almost tasted like, they did. They were like candy.
Yeah. It was like almost like a gummy candy, but not because it was an orange, but it was, oh my gosh.
And I liked it with the chocolate. It felt like Christmas time. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. It kind of has like a Christmas spice. You know, when you think of like Christmas and oranges and spice, it kind of had that like, taste to
Okay.
it. It was really
Dang,
good.
now I need to try them.
Yeah, those were really good. My second favorite was maybe, well, it wasn't my favorite, but I'm just going to say, interestingly enough, I kind of liked the chocolate covered lychee peel candy.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to try those. Like those looked fascinating. I haven't seen those little peel, whatever those were, gummy things.
I like them. They're just weird. Okay, you know how I destroyed it? Charlie had one and he peeled it off perfectly. Like I was like, what do kids have that I don't have? I was like, can you do this? And he was just like, oh yeah.
It's
I was
like the
like,
marble drink we tried with Shara.
what drink?
The drink with the marble that your kids like.
Oh yeah.
And Shara's like, what do I do with it?
Yeah. How does this work? That was
I-
weird.
That was weird. That my kids love this. We have those in our fridge still. Wait, when you guys were with us, did I have you guys open one of those?
Shara did.
No.
It's such an Asian thing, but it's like a marble that drops in. It's just so weird, but my kids love it. So weird. Yeah. So the lychee peel candy was actually better than I thought. A little weird. I don't know that I even really want it with chocolate, but I mean, it was like edible.
Chocolate.
Uh-huh. You know what I thought was a little much? And I don't know why. Maybe it was just at that moment because we had eaten so much chocolate. But the cookies with the chocolate, it just felt like overwhelming. It was like too much chocolate.
I drew the line at the cookies. So I did try the wafer because those are a little bit lighter, but I didn't have an Oreo and I didn't have like a actual one of the cookies.
It was just too much. Like I just felt like overwhelmed by the number of chocolate things I'd eaten. I mean, I think that chocolate broccoli put me over the edge, but I was just like, I just don't think I can have.
Yeah. My son snatched the raisin one right out like gate.
The fig, like the dried date.
No, the oatmeal raisin cookie. He was like, that one's mine. I'm like, okay.
And did he like it with the chocolate?
Yeah, he said it was good.
I was weirded out by that one. Even though I didn't try it, I just thought, why? I mean, I guess it would be okay. I mean, it's no chocolate broccoli. It would have been fine. But it's not like you go, let me dip this oatmeal raisin cookie in chocolate.
Yeah.
Right? No. Mary says, I bet dried apricots would be good too. Oh, I bet that would be good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that we did those orange ones. Now I'm like, oh, I think anything fruity would have been fun, right? I don't really love, have you guys seen like grapes? I don't love those. I know people like them. I don't love them. I didn't do bananas.
Chip grapes? I've never done that.
Yeah, I've seen grapes. I'm like so about it. I have seen bananas, but I'm glad I didn't bring them since there were so many jokes about the pickles. So. And on that note, we're done for today. We're so glad that you joined us here on the YouTube Live. You guys, next week, if you just look and if you subscribe to the channel, you'll see all the lives we have coming up. We have a really fun guest coming up. We have some Dishing the Tea. We've never done one of those episodes before. I think that Brenna's coming on. We're going to be doing a laser project. We're going to be painting together, which will be fun. So keep an eye on the lives because we're doing some really cool things. Those of you in Master the Machine, we are so excited to hang out with you for the rest of the next today and tomorrow. Go check out all the courses and go if this is way past, you're watching this way past it, just go to karinagardner.com and click on events. You will see that there is a link there for a ticket and come join us for lifetime access to these courses. I'm going to do one final plug because it's happening on Saturday. So if you have been thinking about doing a master's degree in design or a design certificate, an undergraduate design certificate, we have an event called Design Your Future. It's at uad.education/designyourfuture. It's a 3-hour event, and we are going to be showcasing some things that we have not shown before. We have a brand new something that we're excited for you to see. We're also just really, really excited for the coursework, explaining that to you. Asia and Julie will be coming. They're both facilitators or graders in our university. Shar is actually doing her MFA right now.
Yeah.
So there is just a lot there, and we're really excited to tell you more about the University of Arts and Design and the difference that we are making in the world of post-secondary education. So we're super excited. All right. Okay. Coaches, hold here. All the rest of you guys, we're going to give you a big wave. Everybody have an amazing day. We will see you at our next live event and giveaways and all of that good stuff. We'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.